There we go. There go the shade. What is going on, y'all? It is Tyson Rage checking in with y'all. Welcome back on this beautiful December day. Today, I'll be asking myself 5 questions about the first calendar year I've just had in my professional wrestling career as Tyson Rage. 10 matches in, and yeah, let's just see how this go. Question number 1. What did I survive this year that proves I belong in the business? That's too easy. Homelessness. I was homeless for the first 11 months of this year. I was sleeping inside of people's houses that didn't want me there, sleeping on people's couches that didn't want me there, But thank God they loved me enough to understand my situation, understand that I was doing all I could at the moment, especially given their situations. They're risking putting their lives to the side for a wrestler that's chasing a dream. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the people in my life that are willing to make the sacrifices that I was willing to make this thing happen, and they know and have enough belief in me to where they know I'm gonna be able to get this all back one day. So it showed me that no matter what I'm going through in life, I'm gonna still make sure I get in that wrestling ring and chase this dream no matter what. Question 2, which part of my craft grew the most and which needs the most work? That's another easy one. I'd say which grew the most is definitely my character work, my striking, and my fluidity inside the ring. I look like I'm supposed to be in there in the best way I could put it. I look like I belong in there with other talent. That's something that I always had in my head, is do I look like I belong in here with the people that move fast, with the people that can move slower? Do I look like I belong with any pace? And to the second part of that question, which needs the most work? I'm gonna say my chain wrestling. I want to be able to hang in there with anybody and not be lost at any point. You feel me? I want to look like a ring general inside the ring. All right, question 3. Who does Rage need to be to take the next step in wrestling for year 2? Myself. That's the best way to answer that. Rage is just an extension of myself outside the ring times 10. Everybody gets angry in life. I just get angry inside the wrestling ring. That's pretty much it. If I try to be somebody else or be anything other than myself inside that ring, y'all are going to be able to tell I'm not being authentic. Straight up. Question 4. What match, moment, or mistake is pushing me the hardest going forward? I love this question because honestly, it's finna be the most in-depth answer. June 21st. I wasn't prepared mentally, spiritually, physically heading into a match that was big for me at the time. I was coming in leading the match, so it just, for somebody green, that was a big moment for me because I was having to lead somebody else. But it showed me I wasn't where I needed to be mentally, so it showed me I needed to be more prepared heading into each match going forward. So that experience just taught me a lot. It taught me more than any other match I had that was good, if that makes sense. Question number 5. What do I want the wrestling world to say about Tyson Rage this time next year? Tyson Rage is next up. Tyson Rage is the future of wrestling. Tyson Rage is talented. That's Rage.